Good morning, Patriots. It's Praying Medic. This is my QAnon update for Saturday, May 12th. This is going to be a short update. We only have a few posts from Q, but I did find some things on Twitter that are quite interesting that coincide with some of the things Q has been talking about. So this is a special edition. My theme for this series is Iran deals extortion plot exposed. So first, let's get caught up to date on Q's latest post. This is from this morning. Just a couple hours ago, Q posted this link to a news article, and it's about Facebook. There's a lawsuit, it's in California, against Facebook concerning logging of user phone calls and text messages. Here's a link to the article. It's a Breitbart article. And basically this could turn into a nationwide class action lawsuit against Facebook. People have been asking about that. How would you join? Just keep your eyes on the news, and as this develops, if it does become a class action lawsuit where we can join as plaintiffs, you'll be hearing about that. Q said, people united hold the power. Right, so if we unite, we can have an effect, we can have a change on the corruption in corporate America and in government. This is another Q post. These are the only two ones from this morning. One of the Anons said, we've all been blinded for too long. Alex Jones is not alt media, he's a traitor. And Q said, look, it's time to move on. Big week ahead. Here's a link to a Fox News article basically saying that it's an attorney for Alex Jones in a child custody case argued in court that Alex Jones, his on-air shtick is performance art, that he is an entertainer. And if Alex Jones is an entertainer, Q is basically saying, look, you can take Alex Jones as seriously as you want to, but it's really entertainment. And so Q said, big week ahead. And President Trump said, hey, big week next week when the American embassy in Jerusalem, or Israel, we moved to Jerusalem. Congratulations to all. Coincidence? Maybe. Here's a link to the article that Q posted about Alex Jones. And this morning, this is kind of the main thing I want to talk about this morning. Senior advisor to Iran's foreign minister, Mohammad Javad Zarif, made a stunning announcement. And so I'm just going to read this for you. If Europe, this is the senior advisor to Zarif speaking. If Europeans stop trading with Iran and don't put pressure on U.S., then we'll reveal which Western politicians and how much money they had received during the nuclear negotiations to make the Iran deal happen. And that would be interesting. This guy, Rahman Ghavami, just so you know who this guy is, he's on Twitter. He says he's a Middle East analyst, expert with Russia, Middle East strategy, insurgency, and counterinsurgency. And here is his original tweet. So you can check him out on Twitter if you're interested in following up with this guy. But this is very interesting. Javad Zarif, the guy that we're talking about here, he is Iran's foreign minister. He's one of the main people that's trying to keep the Iran deal intact. And the guy who was quoted was one of Zarif's senior advisors. Okay, so let me tell you what this means. Iran is threatening to go public with the names of politicians who took kickbacks, bribes, to create the Iran deal, which would allow Iran to have nuclear weapons. That is extortion. That is extortion. That is nothing but extortion. Iran is threatening, if European leaders don't play ball, we are going to tell publicly how much money you took, who took the money, and we're going to talk all about the things that you don't want the world to know about. This is kind of a big deal. So, backstory, Benjamin Netanyahu kind of blew the cover on the Iran deal, publicly made the case that the deal allowed Iran to have nuclear weapons secretly. And here's a YouTube video. You can look that up if you're interested. Now, Q has been telling us for weeks that the Iran deal is a much bigger issue than anyone realized because of the secrecy involved in it. He said that the entire sole purpose why Macron and Angela Merkel came to the White House was to pressure Trump to remain in the Iran deal. Now we're finding out why. And it's not because they think the Iran deal is just the greatest thing in the world. It's because they know that if we get out of the deal, Iran is going to talk about what they did. Now in this post, Q said, and this was on the 8th, so 4 days ago, evil lost control. This is the day that the president announced that he was leaving the Iran deal. POTUS took control of Iran. Evil lost control. Today, with pending sanctions and military actions, POTUS will gain more ammunition and intel against them. He's talking about Obama, Hillary, and the deep state cabal. They're on suicide watch. All right, he said this twice. Top and the bottom, suicide watch. Why would they be on suicide watch? Does that make any sense? If you don't know the secrets that went on with this Iran deal, you would not understand why any of these people would be afraid or be on suicide watch. Now we're finding out why. The deal kept Iran quiet, right? It kept Iran from talking about the secrets that they know about this deal, who got paid, and what else went on we don't know about yet. The goal was to keep us in the deal until Trump was impeached or his term ended. They did not want the Iran deal to end. They wanted Trump out, and then the next president would take up and pick up on the Iran deal. It is bigger than people can imagine. Treason is only 1/10 of it. Ask yourself, why are they panicking? Well, we're finding out why they're panicking. So this was just a little amalgamation of tweets by Brennan, Susan Rice, Hillary, and Barack Obama. All jumped out on the 8th, on the day that the president announced we're out of the Iran deal, and they all got on Twitter and started railing and screaming and hollering about what an idiot Trump was for getting us out of the Iran deal. What are they afraid of? About to find out. So then Q also asked in previous post, why were Obama and John Kerry, Hillary and Bill Clinton flying around the world meeting with global leaders secretly under the radar? What were they doing? Are they desperate to keep the Iran deal going? Are they putting pressure on other leaders? I think so. I think they were flying around the world talking to leaders, and they're freaking out because they do not want the secrets that happened in that Iran deal to become public. How damaging are those secrets? Well, Q has said repeatedly, there will come a time when none of them will be able to walk down the street. Treason is 1/10. So we have some interesting news coming out. It'll be interesting to see if Iran makes good on their threat to reveal the secrets and the payments. I guess we'll have to wait for that. That is all I have for you today. Short update. This is Praying Medic signing off. I'll catch you on the next broadcast.